Okay guys, here we are in the Legacy Daily event on March the 18th, and we are currently in round 2, and we are playing adsf, which is an unknown deck. I think this is a fine hand. We're going to keep it. It's nice that we have a brainstorm, but unfortunately we don't have a fetch. We will keep this. Excuse me. Okay, our opponent is on the play here. Okay. Let's see if we're facing a turn 1 Delver here. Oh, we're playing elves. No, we're not playing elves. Okay. This is fine. Okay, and I think we'll just play out a volcanic here. We'll have to see if we're going to see a turn 2 Liliana here, which we will definitely counter. Hopefully we don't get thought seized or inquisitioned. My apologies, excuse me. Okay, so our opponent is digging. And Tarmogoyf, I suspect. Oh, we are playing elves. Okay. I think that's just fine. And here's the Heritage Druid. So, unfortunately, we cannot let that through. So we are going to brainstorm, and we'll see what we can get here. Okay, that's pretty good actually. Our opponent is giving us some advice on how to play our deck apparently. Okay, I think I just pierce here. Yeah, I'm going to pierce. Okay, and I guess we're just get out a double Delver here. And hopefully it's enough to keep him off from comboing. And Force of Will, of course, is quite helpful there. I ran into elves in a 2-man the other day, and I was playing a bug deck, and it was not very good at all. This is a pretty good attack for him, because of course he's going to untap it now. And we'll see what we're dealing with here. A Green Sun's Zenith. Okay, well, unfortunately we cannot let that go. It's unfortunate that we have to Force of Will that. Is that correct, though? I think it is. Makes me wish that I'd pitched my brainstorm. Let's see if we can hit here. That would be ideal. No. That's lousy. No. Okay. Well. Most unfortunate that we cannot get in here. Now we are genuinely vulnerable to any combo that we might see. And he did not hit, so that's good for us. No. No. Okay, so we bricked twice in a row now. What could he play here to fish me? And a turn. So he's gaining a couple life, which is fine. In the meanwhile, we're getting beat down. right, pass turn again. Let's see if we can flip something here. This would be very helpful. No. Let's get that fetched, and let's get something white. And let's see if we can flip one here. No, but that is a really good card to draw. I think we go for a Jeet here. Jeet really just hurts this deck really badly. And I don't really see a reason to play it here. We'll just pass turn. Glimpse of nature. That's unfortunate. He does not have another forest outside of his death right. Okay. And let's hope he just stops right there. Although I think there's a high likelihood that he's drawn another land off the two activations, but we'll see. Nope. Delver, please. Yes, we will flip. Yes, we will flip. Okay. Well, I think we just get our Jeet into play here. Put it on our Delver, and we're going to plow in, and hit him for 6, and I mean we've got to take his elf, his Llanowar elf, to try and keep him off of mana here. I think that is the correct play, and we will have one more token on our Jeet. I mean, Cabal Therapy is just fine. It's not impactful here. I would like to keep our Brainstorm, but it's not what he's going to guess anyways. He's going to look for a Daze here, I suspect. Oh, he did get Brainstorm. Interesting. Okay. Alright, he has chosen not to. Cast anything. Oh, that's a really good one to draw. I'm super happy to get that. We're just going to go with everything here. There's no reason to hold back. And I'm probably going to STP his Shaman here. Although I'm not that close to dying here, I just want to take the pressure off of being hit by that thing. I don't want to use my Jeet, because the Jeet is far more effective with tokens on it, killing his elves. And I'm sure he has multiple in his hand. I think this is a reasonable match for us. We have 4 Swords to Plowshares and we have 4 Lightning Bolts in our deck, which is pretty good at being able to, you know, keep his elves under control. And in the event he cheats on his land, when you're blowing up even 1 or 2 elves, it makes a really big difference. And of course the Jeet is definitely holding its weight in gold here, so we're just gonna get rid of that. So there we go. Our opponent can see. Way too lucky for me, our opponent says. Well, that probably was somewhat unlucky for him, but we will take the win. And I don't know that we have anything super good against him. I mean, the sword is good. We could bring this in for Heritage Druid. Not sure how good Daze is against him, but we can keep it. This turns off Green Sun Zenith, which is significant. I don't know if it's significant enough for us to want to bring them in, because we do have removal here. I think we'll just go down 1 Pierce and 1 Daze here. Mindbreak Trap actually is pretty reasonable. I think I'm going to bring it in though. Maybe I do. I'm not sure how good even True Name Nemesis. Try that. Like, I don't, this is where the nuances of Legacy are a little bit foreign to me, because I'm not sure what the common elf build is these days. Like, if they're using Craterhoof Behemoths, or, you know, they're just outright combo, I'm not sure. This is a pretty bad hand against elves. I'm not sure how we keep this. I think I'm going to mulligan. That's a much better hand. What we can do is we can STP his turn 1 play. Perhaps. Okay. Now, I could very well get Cabal Therapied here. But I am going to STP this. I think it is correct. Now, he may have his combo. Is that correct? I think it is. I mean, we just got to slow him down. And you know, we may lose one of our pieces here. Like he may get the Stoneforge Mystic. But the Stoneforge is definitely key to us being able to win this match. As far as I'm concerned, if we can get a Jeet going sooner than later, it's a pretty powerful play. Let's see if we can top deck some burn here. Well, we got a Delver and we got a STP. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Let's do that. Maybe it was smart to wait there. I'm not sure. Let's just ponder here, because I feel like we're in relatively good shape. Sword is actually pretty good here. No. We maybe wanted to shuffle that. I don't know. Hopefully he just misses here altogether. This is a slow play trying to get it going here. Hopefully if he keeps missing. Okay, so he's got our Jeet. And I think we just got to get that sword into play next turn, because that's going to put quite a bit of pressure on him. And hopefully we draw another land here so we can get a hold up a Piercer, get a Delver going. Okay, so that was actually pretty decent for him to be able to draw that there. Land. Okay. Well, we will just pass here, and we will get our sword into play. And hopefully he does not play anything here. Okay, so he did get his Heritage Druid down, which in itself is not a threat right here. Particularly because we're going to make him discard. And we will have our mana back up. And so what would be nice here is if we actually can draw a True Name Nemesis, or a land, excuse me, to play our True Name Nemesis. And we didn't, but that's okay. Making our opponent discard here is not insignificant. And I think we're just going to get a... Do I go and get a Batterskull here? I think I do. Batterskull really puts a lot of pressure on him. Yeah, it does. And this is our chance to do it. Next turn we're going to be beaten down with... some pretty decent power level. No land or creature for that matter. He's digging. Okay, that's actually pretty good for him. So he is definitely digging. We would love a wasteland here. Okay, Stoneforge Mystic is not that good here, but here's a spot where he could absolutely combo off on us. I think I'm just going to play a Delver of Secrets. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the Batterskull. And then I'm going to hold up double Spell Pierce. And hopefully we get him to discard something reasonable here. Where we want to avoid here is him trying to combo off on us. He's going to have quite a bit of mana here, so what he may do is cast a Glimpse, which we can pretty much counter with double Pierce. And we got our Harmonic Sliver out of his hand, which is good. Okay, so let's see what he does here. That's pretty good. So he's got a lot of mana. So he's got 1, 2, 3. He's got a lot. So I think we just pierce him here. So this is the situation we didn't want to get into with him. Yeah, we gotta pierce that. Make him pay 2 here and try and just keep him off for another turn. Losing the Jeet here was significant. Of course, Cradle's quite good, so. Let's do that. I mean, he can pay it. He's got, actually, he can't. So what he. So our opponent is very unhappy with us here. Which I cannot say I blame him for. Sorry about the delay there, guys. So here we go. Land would be pretty cool here, but I think what I might do is just attach the sword to the Batterskull, because it does the most damage and it can't be blocked. And our opponent will discard his card, putting him in top deck mode. And Daze is really bad here. So we're going to attack in, and I'm probably just going to go with all 3 here, actually. I don't see a reason not to. We just want to kill our opponent as fast as we absolutely can. And what did he discard? Natural Order. Okay. Well, our opponent is pretty feisty guy here. Well, I see no reason not to play the Delver here. It gives us evasion if it flips, and of course we can just return a land to our hand. Okay. So I don't know what my opponent can draw here. But, oh, he's got a Craterhoof Behemoth. That's not good for us. Okay, I do think we can survive. We'll boy, that's slightly scary here. Okay. But I don't think it's enough to kill us. Haste. So 5, 10. Yeah, it's not enough. I'm just grateful he doesn't have one of those guys that untaps when a green creature comes into play. Oh, it's 11. Jeez. Okay. Well, good thing I got a batter skull that I can block with here. So he's coming in, and we are going to just block. I don't think it really matters which one. And, yeah, right, so that... Okay, so there we go.